What's up, everybody? It's Bryce here, coming at you here October the 31st, Halloween night. Hopefully everybody had a nice and safe Halloween night, whether you took the kids trick-or-treating or hit up a haunted house or a party, whatever it may be. I hope everybody was safe and had fun and enjoyed the time out. I know I love Halloween every year. Quick recap, did not release anything on the premium side of things today. However, if you were on my card, you received my entire week of daily fantasy content. That was pretty much what I gave you in place of premium stuff for tonight. Just didn't really fall in love with anything in particular, so we passed on the card altogether. It was a short card. We had one NFL game, 2 college football games, and 3 NBA games. And I don't do hockey, so just a pass for me. You know, it's okay to pass from time to time, so I passed on the short card. Earlier this morning, I released a free play video and a recap. Forgot to mention the Astros World Series free play that I gave out before the World Series started. It was a loser, obviously, with the Nationals winning. Dropped that minus the 217 juice, but we more than made up for it through the course of the World Series if you were on the premium side of things, as a lot of overs cashed, and, you know, 5 of 7 games were won outright by the dog, and it was just a ton of value all over that World Series, so we more than made up for that free play loser that we gave out. And you know, I'll be thinking about the World Series for a long time. It was one of the, first time ever in any series where the road team won every single game. Obviously, no one expected that. I mean, it's never happened before. So it's always fun to see something in sports that's never happened before. I always remember this series. But what I'll really remember about it is why they took Greinke out of the game. Obviously, I'm not a Major League Baseball manager in Game 7, but I would have really liked to see the vet be given the chance to at least pitch himself out of the situation. Up to that point, you know, he'd only given up 1 run, and it just happened to be a home run. 2 hits on the night, 83 pitches in, going into the 7th inning. You turn it over to a bullpen that has gotten absolutely shelled by the Washington Nationals over the first 6 games, as 21 of their 33 runs has come in the 7th or 8th inning, or 7th inning or later, rather. And you know, I'd like to see Greinke been able to at least give him the chance to get himself out of that jam. And but he wasn't given an opportunity, and the rest is history. So it is what it is, you know, but like I said, we made up for it in the premium side of things during the World Series, so not even really, you know, worried about that. Free play tonight was the teaser I gave out where San Fran -4 and the under 49. Busted play right there at the end of the game. It wasn't even really a busted play. It was a good play by Arizona. You know, all the entire secondary of the Niners really failed on that one. The corner in coverage, he took a bad angle, tried to swat the ball down when he really should have just kept the play in front of him. Obviously, he thought he had help behind him, and he did not. And Isabella is extremely fast, and once he planted that foot on that sideline and cut it back up midfield, and every other, you know, San Fran defender in the secondary took a bad angle on that tackle, he was gone off to the races. Messed up the San Fran -4 and the under 49, which both were cashing up until that point and looked good as long as Arizona did not get down the field and score. But you know. That one lost, but we washed it out. We went 1-1 on free plays for you tonight. We gave out George Kittle over 74.5 receiving yards when I went live tonight. That's 6 straight free player props that I've given out when during live sessions for everybody. So if you're not hopping over when I'm going live before these games, you're missing out on player props like crazy. 6 straight winners. Player props are over 80% on the season, and I just giving out a lot of solid NFL content when I go live. So if you're not over there getting that content, you're missing out. Quick look ahead for the weekend. I've got a $99 package over on the site. It'll be up tomorrow, just like everybody else's, the Weekender package. You'll get my entire weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, college football, NFL, international soccer, and my daily fantasy, all for $99. The daily fantasy is $19.99 as it is. And it's good content. The DFS stuff is some of the best out there. Last week we had the top 3 fantasy scores on the slate. We had 4 of the top 5 and 5 of the top 8. I don't know anybody out there that's giving you content like that. Every single player has a write-up behind it while we're taking him or while we're fading that player. Every single player that we have faded that's been in the fade alert category has not met value at all. 8 straight weeks we have given out the correct player to fade in daily fantasy football. You know, that's a solid little nugget right there. If you know who not to play, you're putting yourself ahead of the competition. We have cashed 7 out of 8 weeks in daily fantasy, with the only loser being in week 2. So we're rocking and rolling in daily fantasy. That's 5 straight winning weeks for us. And on the premium side of things, we lost units week 1, and we have not looked back since. We have won units every single Sunday since week 1, including 9-1 on plays rated 6 units and higher in the NFL on Sunday. I don't know of anybody out there that's hit 90% on plays rated 6 units and higher. It's unbelievable. Numbers speak for themselves. You know, is what it is. We cashed 2 7-unit plays 2 Sundays ago. One was by the hook, and the other one was a no-sweat winner on the Dallas Cowboys, -2.5 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Won the game outright by 27 points, and we only laid 2.5. Are you kidding me? That's a 7-unit winner. Easy winner. Last Sunday, we had 6 units on the New York Football Giants. I won't say an easy winner, but I was never worried up until the very end. I thought the Giants had a very good chance to win the football game going into it. A couple plays didn't go their way. I think the Giants could have won the game if the first half would have ended a little differently, but it didn't. They still covered. 6-unit winner for us to keep that 9-1 streak alive. Sunday, we have a 6-unit side and a 7-unit total going off, and looking to cash both those tickets. We have international soccer going off tomorrow, premium play. And then, of course, we'll have college football on Saturday. A big weekend of football all around, soccer, college football, and the NFL for this weekend over at Team Bryce. So hop on over to that weekend package. Like I said, 9-1, 6-unit plays or higher, 90%. I don't know of anybody doing anything better than that right there. So numbers speak for themselves. Get on the package and get that content with all write-ups. Free play for tonight. We are going to hop in the NFL. I've got a line over here that's it's not really off, but I see some value in it. I've got the total sitting at 55. It's actually at 52.5. So we're going to take the over in that game, and that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Seattle Seahawks. The total is sitting at 52.5. I've got it at 55. So we're going to take the over 52.5, Tampa Bay Bucks, Seattle Seahawks. And I know what you're thinking. No way is Tampa Bay going to score enough points to push that game over that. But here's what I say to that. Tampa Bay, they struggled in the red zone last week against Tennessee. And I think, generally speaking, when a team struggles in an area like that, they bounce back and correct those problems in the next week, as long as it's not, sloppy play. Tampa Bay just miscues here and there, but I think they'll correct those. Seattle's defense is not the same defense that they had, earlier in the decade. There's no more Legion of Boom. These guys can get, they can get beat. They can have points put up on them, and I think Tampa Bay comes out in this one. They get up to play Seattle. Tampa Bay is one of those teams that's going to get up to play certain teams along with teams within their division, and Seattle fits that bill. Just like Tampa Bay got up to play the LA Rams, I think they're going to come to play on Sunday against the Seattle Seahawks to send this game over 52.5. So take that over. It's your official free play. I think that line's going to go up. That total's going to go up by Sunday. You're not going to get it at 52.5 on Sunday. So go ahead and grab it now. I know I've already played it. Like the play. It's not going to be on my premium card. It just missed it. But I do like the play. Take the over, Tampa Bay, Seattle Seahawks, 52.5. That's your official free play here on Halloween night. I know the game don't go till Sunday, but we're going to take the line as it sits right now because there's value to be had there. Like I said, hop on the package for me. Hop on the package for this weekend. You're not going to regret it. 7-unit play goes off Sunday and a 6-unit play. 13 units of NFL action going off Sunday. 9-1 on play 6 units and higher. It's about as solid as you can ask for right there. So hop on over, get my soccer, my college football, NFL. You won't regret it. And DFS content, all for one price. You absolutely cannot beat it with a stick with the amount of content you're getting. Everything comes with a write-up. As always, appreciate everybody that stops by when I go live, and I appreciate everybody in the comment section and everything. As always, good luck, God bless, and grind on.